So, Mother's Day, Father's Day, are they pagan? Should you celebrate them? What do you guys think? Not too long, Donald. Okay. Tammy, you love it? Okay. Are they pagan? What do y'all think? Should you celebrate them? What do you think? Yes, they're pagan. Yes, they're pagan. Don't celebrate them. No, we shouldn't. Interesting. Yes, they are. Okay. So, let me tell you what I learned. I'm going to define some stuff for us. There's a difference between the word pagan and the word secular, right? The word secular means that it's not connected with any religious or spiritual matter. It refers to attitudes, activities, or other things that have no religious or scriptural basis. It just means it didn't come from the Bible, or it wasn't biblical, right? The word comes from the Latin secularis, which means worldly or of this age. So it doesn't mean, it just means that it's not biblical, right? The word pagan, this term is a person that holds religious beliefs outside of the biblical faith in Yahuwah. It's historically used to refer to those who worship multiple gods, or who worship nature, or who worship the universe. This word comes from a Latin paganus, which originally meant country dweller. Sorry, Sadar, not today, beloved. We're almost done. I only have a couple minutes. I appreciate you though, and if you want to say something, I see you. You want to say something, I get it, but I gotta keep going, beloved. Write it in the comments so I can see it. It says this word means country dweller and evolved to a term for those outside of the faith. They're non-Christians, especially in Roman times, right? Those were the people they considered pagan. And in a scriptural text, paganism often refers to idolatry or false worship or practices that are not commanded by Yahuwah, right? So let's talk about the origins of Mother's Day. Oh, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Let's see. Sorry, family. Hold on. Here we go. So Mother's Day, the founder of Mother's Day was Anna Jarvis, and she founded it in 1908. And it wasn't until 1914 that it actually became a national holiday. And it was created to honor mothers, especially inspired by Anna's own mother, who was an activist during the Civil War. So the original intent of Mother's Day was a quiet, reverent day of gratitude and personal connection, but it wasn't commercialized. And so over time, Anna, who created Mother's Day, she actually began to oppose the commercialization of it by card companies and florists and people who decided, oh, we can make some money off of this. And so she later spent the rest of her life protesting the very holiday that she created. Interesting, right? Father's Day, similarly, it was created in 1910, and it was created by a woman to honor her father, William, who was a single parent and a Civil War vet, and he had raised 6 kids. And so it was first celebrated in June of 1910, and it wasn't recognized by the nation until 1972 by Richard Nixon, interestingly enough. And it was to mirror the intent that was created by Mother's Day, right? A time to honor fathers and to recognize fatherhood. So I was asking the father, what do we do with this? Because my mother-daughter journal, for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been celebrating, about 4 years, I've been celebrating mothers. And last year I did a whole Mother's Month, and I did a show called the Empowering Girl Mom Show, and I was helping moms understand the value and importance of motherhood and so forth. And it's a powerful thing, right? But what is it? Is it wrong to celebrate Mother's Day? That was my question. And so here's what the Father showed me. Exodus 20:12, and I'm going to read this from the KJV just because, but Yahuwah's name is in it. I fixed it. Exodus 20:12 says, honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days might be long upon the land which Yahuwah gave. Let me pause. Which Yahuwah, your Alua, gave thee. Honor thy mother and father as Yahuwah, your Alua, has commanded you. That's Deuteronomy 5:16. Honor, okay, Ephesians 6, 1 through 3 says, children, obey your parents in Yahuwah, for this is right. Honor thy father and thy mother, that it might be well with thee. Okay, so he's telling us to do this, and I have a word. I'm just going to read this out loud. While Mother's Day and Father's Day are not pagan in their origin, they are secular, which means they're worldly. They're not worshiping some other deity, but they are worldly. And that means they have no scriptural or religious context. They are of the world, not of Yahuwah. But honor is not about a date on the calendar. Honor is a lifestyle. It's something that we are called to live in daily because honor is due every day. Still, if you choose to acknowledge these days, go to the Father. Let Yahuwah lead you in how to proceed. Ask him how you should honor your parents, not by the culture's definition, but in him. My personal reflection is this. If you take a moment to stand in gratitude, to acknowledge your parents with love, respect, appreciation, not necessarily in a commercial way, but in truth, then is there sin in that? Make it meaningful, make it spiritual, and make it about honoring them in Yahuwah. Recognize their sacrifice in him, appreciate who they are in him, pray for them in him, cover them in love and in truth in him, and know that if it weren't for how Yahuwah used them to love and raise you, your life would be very different. Parenthood is not light work. Can I get a hallelujah? It is a full-on sacrifice, and it's an everyday offering of time, energy, love, and covering. And though we never worship our parents, we are called to honor them. That honor should not be confined to a holiday. It should flow from a heart of gratitude daily. So distinguish secular from pagan, distinguish worship from honor, and ask Yahuwah to guide you, and he will lead you into all truth. Hallelujah. So thank you. Thank you all. Oh my goodness, 49 messages. Here we go. Okay, yes, they are. Some people didn't get raised with love, unfortunately. That's right, but you got the Father. 5 minutes has passed. Go get your kids. Thank you, Opulent Ray. Thank you. Okay, praise Yahuwah. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to go to mypoweraudit.com. Get your power audit. Set aside an hour. Allow yourself to receive this powerful, sacred gift. And then let me know you've watched it. I cannot wait to get your feedback. I cannot wait to see what Yahuwah reveals to you in it. And then if you are so inclined and you're ready to go higher with me, I'll see you next Wednesday live, face-to-face on Zoom. We're going to go in and we're going to come out smoking. All right. And again, if you aren't ready for that, I've got the audio experience that's there for you and also the workbook. I want to meet you where you are. I'm so very grateful that you all are joining me today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the shares, likes, and follows. And I will see you guys inside my platform. All right, I got to go back into Mommyville. I love you all. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all be empowered, and we'll talk soon. Take good care. Bye-bye. And I got to figure out how to turn it all off fast. Okay, here we go.